Teachers as change makers. Imagine that you are walking on the street and see a small child crying all by herself with no adult in sight. You would naturally be inclined to stop and inquire if the child was well, even if it was not your responsibility and not a part of your checklist. You would think about the possibilities, make predictions, assess the danger, and take the appropriate step. It is in such moments that our true spirit as human beings manifests itself, when we demonstrate both higher order thinking and deep empathy. If we as teachers and school leaders demonstrate this spirit in our everyday life and move beyond our call of duty, we could contribute immensely to the well-being of the students and ultimately the future of our nation. Moving beyond the stipulated checklists, the teachers could think about the safety and security of the students while planning each little activity. For example, while planning a craft activity, a teacher could think about using blunt instruments, non-toxic adhesives, etc. While planning a field trip, she could think about the possible dangers in transport, accommodation, or the actual activities to be conducted. When conducting an open discussion, she could be careful about creating an inclusive environment. When dealing with misbehavior, she could be careful about her words, body language, and tone. When conducting a lab experiment, she could plan for the safety equipment and procedures beforehand. Even when she comes up with a totally new activity or task, she could ask herself the following questions. What materials, resources, processes, practices are involved in this activity? What could be some of the dangers associated with them? How could they be avoided? How could I prepare myself for them? What help do I need from my colleagues or the management? How should my body language, tone, and behavior be while conducting the activity? Planning turns out to be the key for ensuring safety and security of children in school. With time, thinking about children's safety becomes second nature. It is then that the school truly becomes an extension of children's home, where they are free to explore and make sense of the beautiful world around them. It is then that the teachers truly transcend their boundaries to become change makers. So, are you ready to be change makers?